Extremely disappointing the manner that we've actually ended up getting beat, going 1-0 down early doors. Look, like I say, when we're going tough here, the lads back themselves and they end up being 2-1 up. Two fantastic goals as well, by the way. But look, I always sound bitter after a game when you get beat, I get that, but every week we do 12-hour journeys in this league, and the referee asked him at the end if he had a twin brother, because he's come out second half as a different person. First half he couldn't wait to blow his whistle. Second half he lets things go. He's given a penalty in the first half for a follow through, which I honestly don't know how you meant to try and block or tackle. And then second half, it was even their lads were getting fouled exactly the same, and he was letting it go. It was another extremely poor performance, and I think the officials need more help. I've said it before, it's a hard task. They need more help, and that's gone 2-2 at half time, which I would have took a draw at half time. But then the goals which we conceded are very disappointing. It's just like when we're going tough, I back the lads, they back themselves, they're different class, but for some reason when we get a little bit of joy, we've had a couple of good wins, we're away to a very hard Marine team, 2-2, get a little bit complacent in the second two goals in the second half have killed us, and we're not good enough from a defensive point of view.
A couple of key kind of incidents in the first half, which get your opinion on. The first being the award of the penalty kick. What was your take on that? It was the equalising goal just before half time.
Well, like I said, the kid's running onto the ball and he's shot about 40 yards over the play and everyone's turned around, and Callum's gone in, it looked like, to try and block it, and he's followed through and caught the kid, but no one's really said anything, because well, how are you meant to stop yourself when you're trying to block it in that area? And like I said, second half, the referee, the same ref, has come out and he's let everything go. So there's just no consistency. Either be consistency good or consistency poor. Like, you've got to be one of you. You kind of come out and just go, oh well, actually I've given too many free kicks or too many cards, so now I'm going to do the complete opposite. It was just an absolute, it's killed us just before half time really. And again, like I said, 2-2, you kind of blame the referee for everything, and the goals we conceded second half just aren't good enough, especially from the standards the boys at the back have set over the last two games.
The last one to kind of refer you to was when the opposition goalkeeper handled outside of the box, overran it. Referee's description was that because there was no one around him, that's not a red card because it's not preventing a goal scoring opportunity. Would you agree with that?
To be honest, I'm lost with the rules nowadays. I don't know what the rules are, but so if he could have got red carded, I don't know how he hasn't. But the thing is, he didn't see it. That's the problem. The ref's turned his back because he thought he was going to kick it, so the linesman's give it. So that's why he wasn't watching the ball. Like I said, first half he didn't know what day it was. Second half he's come out and again just did a complete opposite. But it's very disappointing. Like I said, Marine's a very good team. We should have done better for goals, which you cannot blame the ref for, but it's just not good enough for this standard of football, but I've said it plenty of times before.
A major positive from today though was the response to going behind so early, and we scored 2 goals in 2 minutes and we're really sort of buzzing around the place. That must have kind of impressed you, that response that you got.
Of course, coming here and scoring 2 goals, especially if one going down 1-0 early doors, was a fantastic response. Like I said, I kind of thought the lads, it's just sometimes we've got the mentality when it's going well, we get a little bit complacent, like, oh, my mate will do it, or actually it doesn't really matter if I misplace a pass or if the striker gets to the ball. But when we've got our backs to the wall, we 100% we right at it, so we've got to try and fix that mentality, because that could have been the difference between a well-earned point today. But like I said, we've come down to a tough place to come, lovely stadium, good team, and we've been very close. It's just we've got to make sure that defensively we're stronger than the 2 goals we've conceded, because after watching back, but from first viewing, for our standards, from what we set, they're not good enough.
Last question then. Big week next week, 2 home games, Liversedge and Nantwich. There's an element of having your home support behind you as well. You're going to need all of that for what could be a defining week of the season. Yeah,
it'd be great. It'd be great for a big crowd to come out for us. Again, look, we've won the last 2 prior to the day, and it's clean, obviously, everything to say. Nantwich and Liversedge are right down the bottom of the league, so we've got to be going there and giving 100%, and we've got to be going there with mentality that we're at home, we should be beating them. Look, we played Gainsborough and Afton, who were above us, and we did things properly. If we think Nantwich and Liversedge are going to come and let us win, then we're in for a hard day. But I think we've got the opinion now that no team in this league is an easy team. We know that, regardless of where we are in the league. Anyone's beat everyone this season, so it's going to be a tough game. But if we have a good support there, I've got full faith that we can come out with 6 points.